Hello, class. Welcome back to Viva Barça, the home of everything Barça, where we are going to be discussing on some fresh updates. We are going to start with Sergio Dest, as it has been reported that Atletico Madrid are keen on the Barcelona fullback. We are going to be discussing on that as we move ahead. Secondly, we are going to be talking about Ronald Araujo, as it has been reported that the Barcelona youngster is set to be awarded with the highest release clause in football. We are also going to be looking at that. Thirdly, we are going to be talking about Frankie de Jong, as Bayern Munich coach Julian Nagelsmann has expressed interest in signing the player. We are also going to be looking at that as we progress. So guys, as we get right into it, please do well to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Give the video a like and make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. Barça! Barça! Sergio Dest has had a difficult couple of seasons so far at Barcelona. Arriving from Ajax in 2020, Dest failed to, make the desired impact in his debut season. The youngster fell out of favor under Ronald Koeman and then Xavi Hernandez in the ongoing campaign, why fitness problems did not aid his cause. However, in recent weeks, the US men's national team, international, had some, shown some signs of resurgence, making a positive impact on the pitch. Indeed, Xavi had believed to have been delighted by the progress shown by Dest until another injury struck him down. Heading into the summer transfer window, the right back is staring at an uncertain future at the Camp Nou. Barcelona have Dani Alves at right back and are planning to bring in Cesar Azpilicueta as well, so it will make Dest's position untenable at the Camp Nou, paving the way for a potential exit. And as per report from Spanish outlet Sport, Atletico Madrid have presented themselves as a suitor for the former Ajax fullback. De La Liga champions lost Kieran Trippier in January and are set to see their current right back leave in the summer. Why Daniel was failing to impress, a new right back is needed and at the Wanda Metropolitano, making Dest a viable target for them. However, a move to the Rojiblancos might not materialize, as Barcelona are planning to use Dest as a make-weight in the deal to sign Bayern Munich superstar Robert Lewandowski. Barcelona are intent on signing the 33-year-old striker from Bayern, but the move will depend on the price tag that the German giants price and place on their goal scorer. Nevertheless, Barca hope to reduce that valuation by offering the 21-year-old fullback as part of the operation. Bayern Munich have been long-term admirers of Dest and have made multiple attempts to sign him in the past. A move to one of the biggest clubs in Europe would also likely appeal to the player, as he wishes to play at the highest level possible. But with the Bavarians reportedly closing in on the capture of Barcelona target Nusser Mazraoui, they might decide to pass up on Dest. Given Sergio Dest's improvement lately, I don't think it would be a great idea if Barca do what they want to do, try to cash in on him. Of course, with Nusser Mazraoui, as I did report yesterday, being more closer to a Bayern move than to a Barca move, of course, that will make any swap deal with Robert Lewandowski not even happen, because we quite remember yesterday reports were coming out saying that Barca are contemplating if they can swap Sergio Dest, or maybe they can include Sergio Dest in Lewandowski's operation, which I think that was a very stupid move, which will not even materialize. And worst of it all, Mazraoui, who is a right back as well, likely to be a Bayern player next season, and now getting reports of Sergio Dest wanted by Atletico Madrid. But all in all, honestly speaking, I don't think Barca giving out Sergio Dest will be a great idea. Sergio Dest have been improving. Since Xavi came, Xavi even made it clear to the press that Dest is not at that level that he wants him to be. And the good thing is we are seeing how our manager Xavi is improving Dest each and every passing day. Dest is now an improved player because Dest wants to show the manager he can do it. And it is very clear that Dest has improved his game. And why can't Dest stay for another season at Barca? Knowing the fact that, who knows, next season, still under the tutelage of manager Xavi Hernandez, Dest will be a very good and reliable right back. And I don't see why Barca will be in a haste to get him out of the roster, because he's improving. He's improving. And more to that, we don't even know if we will have a new right back, given as Mazraoui, is set to be a Bayern player next season, so Barca need to think very well when it comes to Sergio Dest's future. Then on to the next story of discussion. The renewal of Ronald Araujo is only a matter of time, since it's been reported that the parties involved have finally settled on a middle ground. As part of the new deal, the young defender will sign a contract until 2026, and Barca have decided to safeguard their price asset by including a €1 billion release clause. According to Spanish news outlet Mundo Deportivo, there is satisfaction on both sides after talks were briefly stalled. There are reports that Barca's first approach was a deal worth €5 million a year, which faced an outright rejection. This is because the defender had offers worth double the amount from the English Premier League. However, since his heart was set to continue at the Camp Nou, he decided to work on a quick solution. Araujo's intention was never to churn a hefty deal, although he did want the club to value him by matching the figures of those who have recently renewed their contracts. As quoted by Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona had initially offered a 5-year deal instead of a 4, but the management has administered a common ground that has been rather feasible for everyone involved. Araujo was signed by Ramon Planes in 2018 from Boston River for a fee reported to be around €1.7 million plus €3.5 million in variables. While the initial idea was to sign the defender for Barcelona B, it didn't take long for him to have a run-in the first team. Since 2018, Araujo has been working on a similar contract, making him one of the lowest paid players in the first team. Given Barca's troubling finances, the team did try to convince him to accept lower figures, but the player and his agent were only keen on an improved salary and a rise in status. Then on to the final story of discussion. Frenkie de Jong is enjoying a great return to his best under manager Xavi Hernandez during his rebuild of FC Barcelona. The Dutchman seems more confident than ever and is once again freely expressing himself on the pitch. The midfielder has had to endure some tough periods with Barcelona in the recent past, even being linked to move away from Spain. However, his quality was never in doubt, and he was always an indispensable part of the long-term project. In a recent interview, Bayern Munich coach Julian Nagelsmann was asked which player he would like to sign for Bayern, and he said he would love to coach Kylian Mbappe and Frenkie de Jong, but both were too far out of reach. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano revealed that Bayern even asked Barcelona about Frenkie de Jong but had the door shut to them very swiftly. The Catalan said it was impossible. Going by his words, which players would I like to have? Mbappe, of course, and Frenkie de Jong is a very good player, but they go beyond limits of our possibilities, said the Nagelsmann. Xavi Hernandez deemed it impossible as well, a man who considers the 24-year-old to be a cornerstone of his squad. Romano also debunks the speculations that stated Manchester United and Chelsea made approaches for the former Ajax star. Frenkie de Jong's current contract with Barcelona is valid till 2026. He is a fundamental pillar in the midfield alongside Sergio Busquets and mercurial Pedri Gonzalez. If the Dutchman keeps up his trend of improvement, he will be an infallible part of this new era at Barcelona. So callers, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please make sure to do so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barça. Until next time, bye bye.